All right, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day. Had a good trading day. Follow the rules, stay consistent. I'm just gonna do a bit of a breakdown as to the decisions that I made in the market today and the market's overall movement. It was a pretty interesting day. I actually went into the day. Let me start on the 4 hour. I went into the day initially looking to go short on the market as we are in a downtrend on the 4 and 1 hour time frames. At the beginning of the day, of the trading day before New York Stock Exchange opened, and we were just we were like consolidating right around a high that was just swept. So I was looking for price action to go short. We had a divergence, a bearish divergence between ES and NQ on like the 5 and 15 minute time frames early on in the trading day, but that got broken through right at New York Stock Exchange open simply because we had GDP quarter over quarter statistics that were released at 8:30 a.m., which came out positive. With those coming out positive, that kind of made my 75% conviction in us going short maybe go down to like a 50 or a 40%. And then also yesterday, NVIDIA's earnings came out. They beat their earnings, estimations, which is going to affect, NQ and ES, as, NVIDIA is probably going to, go up in price. So I was just very wary. I needed to see really clean price action in the form of like these lows getting taken and then some type of pullback to be able to take the sell off. But actually the opposite happened. So we were right around here, market open, price totally flipped to the upside. So like that whole, bearish bias on the technical side was so, was gone. Like it was gone in a matter of seconds. So at that point I was trying to identify where like the next draw on liquidity was. And just going back up to the 30 and 1 hour time frames, on both ES and NQ, there was a high on both assets that just made sense. Whereas okay, like if price is gonna go up, this is probably where it's reaching towards. This is probably its daily objective, and I can maybe base a continuation entry off of that. And so that's exactly what happened. The way I went about that, I'm glad the way I went about it. My entry was a little bit early, but overall it was a good trade. Let me go down to the one. Okay, so I wanted to see a bullish divergence on the 1 minute just to continue to the upside and reach that daily target of that 1 hour high on NQ and ES. So we get that where ES takes the low out, and NQ does not, as you can see from my divergence tool being used right here. And once that happened, I was looking for a bearish imbalance to get disrespected to take the long off of. So we get that here. I entered 3 contracts here, and then I entered 2 lots on NASDAQ 100 on my funded account. And I was targeting that, that 1 hour high, which was right here. You zoom out, slide over if it'll load right here. So that was my target level. I entered a little bit early. I think I could have waited. Usually I enter just off the break, but when there's such a gap between where price closed after it broke and then the actual imbalance that it disrespected, maybe I should wait for a pullback on that, which in this case would have been in the form of like this, the way that price, accumulated here, right around 9:50 a.m. This could have been a better entry, like increasing my, reward and decreasing my risk, but it's totally fine. I think that either way, it was a good trade to take. Stops were set at the divergence low, which is here, because that's supposed to be the protected low in these situations. And then, like I said, like my target was here. Once price impulsed up, came down, and then came back up and broke this high, I had my stops moved to here because then we had another divergence where we have, a higher high created or a higher low, and then a lower low again from this price point to this price point and this price point to this price point. So then I moved my stops even, further up, just to, take some risk off. Once price reached right around this level, I just moved my stops to break even to totally take risk off because this was a bit more of a risky position, but I'm up on both accounts. So it made sense to take that risk. And then price consolidated a bit. I wasn't nervous or anything. I was very confident that we were going to take this high. I didn't have a proper take profit set in the system, but once price took this high and then came up here, I just closed manually. Did that both here on Tradevate and then on my funded account as well. I would say that this was a really good trade. It was my biggest day trading NASDAQ on my funded because I just started trading it on there. And it was just a pretty good regular day on my Tradevate account, which was nice to see. But yeah, I keep on forgetting to say, please like and subscribe. Join the Discord. We are at 39 members. If we can get to 40 by the end of the week, that will absolutely make my week. But yeah, I'll have the Discord link down in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.